The troubles at TRAA. Fort Wayne's beleaguered ambulance service has a record of ambulances running late and too few paramedics to meet the need. It's a problem that could affect anyone in our city at any time. City Councilman Russ Jehl says it's an issue that needs to be fixed now. He says the Three Rivers Ambulance Authority, or TRAA, simply doesn't have enough paramedics, and the ones on staff now are stressed and overworked. He wants to give some federal dollars from the American Rescue Plan to TRAA to back pay workers and encourage them to stay.
This is 10 months in the making, this slide. We've heard even tonight of more paramedics leaving, and we need to address this with all solutions ASAP, no delays, and that is why Council has told the administration that it expects to see them in 2 weeks with results.
The Council is requesting the city administration host an emergency meeting and expedite the remaining issues that need to be discussed. Jehl says city officials and leaders with TRAA will be at the next meeting in 2 weeks. And some paramedics working for TRAA right now say they've been frustrated. The ambulance provider is already short-staffed. They have been for some time. In fact, one paramedic calls the working conditions there unhealthy. Our reporter Carly Van Cleve talked with her at tonight's City Council meeting. Carly.
Brian, I talked with the leaders from TRAA who told me they're doing what they can to address the frustrations, but they simply don't have enough paramedics or EMTs to fill the schedule properly. And those leaders are still searching for solutions.
We are having to do twice as much work because we have half of the staffing that we actually need.
Jenise Danels has worked at Three Rivers Ambulance Authority for 2 years as a paramedic.
It has been nonstop. We never stop going. Either we're on a run or we're moving post to post.
But this week will be her last one with TRAA. She says she's quitting because of the working conditions and wanted to share her frustrations with City Council.
We rarely have time for bathroom breaks, for food. Dispatch does try to accommodate, but when 911 calls, obviously we have to go to them.
She says she loves her job at TRAA, but took something new in a different city because she has a son and she hasn't been able to see him with all the mandatory overtime.
I wish that I could stay at Three Rivers. I love my job. I love the people I work around. Again, the best of the best. But unfortunately, I had to make that decision for my child because I would like to see my kid grow up.
Booher is the executive director at Three Rivers Ambulance Authority. He says the staffing shortage has been an issue for the past year.
Trying to find every way possible to alleviate the situation.
Booher says they're working on paying ambulance providers outside of the city to help. They're just waiting for approval from county leaders.
But we're certainly open to other options as well. And our goal is to continue to provide the residents and visitors to Fort Wayne the absolute best care in a absolute timely fashion.
Booher says Fort Wayne is not alone in having a shortage of paramedics right now, and he calls it a nationwide issue. Again, leaders with TRAA are set to meet with City Council at the next meeting in 2 weeks, July 27th, to talk about possible solutions.